And we are back. I'm Krystian. I'm here with...
I'm Johnny. Hello again.
And we're gonna now go to the... I always forget. There is the cool bracket, that's the top bracket, and the lower bracket is the fun bracket.
This is the fun bracket, and it's the fun bracket of Sync versus Dyper.
Yes, yes. it's Matt from UK on the left is about to have a lot of fun with whatever Bantwins is cooking up with this Dyper deck that we saw in the first round.
So... Ooh, this will be interesting.
The second round.
Yes, I guess it depends on exactly what's in the Dyper deck. I know a lot of, Dyper decks run Natch to avoid getting tagged, but maybe only 1 or 2 copies. And you don't have a lot of draw, so...
That's actually an interesting matchup, yeah. I wonder if Matt is actually prepared for this. I'm assuming you came with Matt to Netherlands, no?
So I came with Rob, my friend from... from Edinburgh,
because Matt is actually living in Germany.
Yeah, he's a British person, a British guy living in Germany. I actually played Matt in the 3rd round, and he's from Frankfurt. Very nice chap.
Yes, so that's why we set him up as UK and Germany at the same time.
UK / Germany, so he's
living in Frankfurt, but he's from UK.
Yeah,
very British player from the feel, you know. Not like we Germans who are like more crude and rude.
And Matt is being very gentlemanly polite by playing a crude and rude Sync Boom deck.
very, very gentlemanly Sync kill deck, yes. So this is not the lower bracket final. There are some questions in the chat. This is the semi-finals for the lower bracket.
Yeah, so there's another game. So yeah, the winner of this will play Dave?
Yes.
Yes.
So either we're going to have a lower bracket semi-finals with 2 Brits, or we're going to have Bantwins playing against Dave. Let's see how this will play out. All right, people are preparing.
Cool. So if Sync can go really fast, they're probably okay against Dyper. If they don't and Natch goes up, they're in trouble.
Yeah. I'm not sure. Like, because Bantwins is also like I was playing a very fast HB, and I had troubles. So Bantwins is really fast, and he has like a lot of tech that helps with a lot of like, and you know he's not going to run a lot, so it's very difficult. I feel for Sync to like score out quickly if the runner's not doing anything. Yeah,
I don't think they're going to be scoring out. He's not going to be able to score out.
So yeah, you think he's going to be killing him?
Yeah, the dipe will happen before he manages to score out.
Okay, yeah.
And there's no sneaky executive boot camp or ABT in this deck.
It's so difficult. I mean, yeah, maybe you can get them the breaking news. It depends really on the breaking news, how quickly the breaking news come in.
Entirely so, yeah. You're absolutely right.
Okay, so the game begins with a sweep and start in front of HQ.
So, like, it's probably okay. Like, one thing you can do as Dyper is to maybe delay the kill, run HQ a lot, maybe steal something.
Yeah.
I'm not super enthused about icing, though.
Okay, Bantwins gets out the Artist Colony and a Clone Chip, so the Artist Colony doesn't do anything by itself right now. Clone Chip might allow him to do maybe some anti-fast advance stuff, which will help a lot against the breaking news.
I'm not sure he's got Clot in the deck. The Dyper decks are really tight in influence. I think... Oh, stats. Oh, man. Oh, so I actually saw this.
Yeah, Matt knows exactly what he's doing. He's kind of like going fast. Very fast. He leaves R&D unprotected and goes straight for the advance.
Yep. So while I maybe don't agree with the HQ ice, I definitely agree with this. So this is actually a Quantum Predictor model. I saw it in his hand. So he's probably scoring that behind a Data Raven. So, oh no, there's Natch out.
So that's the anti-Sync tech.
Oh no, this is a disaster for Matt.
This is not good indeed, because Bantwin's not going to score anything for a while. So this Natch will stick around and will allow him to prevent tags. So that's going to be a kitty scored. That's actually even worse for Matt to some extent, because at least breaking news would at least do something, but this one doesn't.
So of course, with Natch, you can run the Data Raven, avoid the tag, and steal the Quantum Predictor model. So you can't wait for that to let him get scored. He's got to score it himself.
Of course, Bantwins can now assume that maybe this ice that was installed there was perhaps a Data Raven.
Yeah, that's if that's not a Data Raven, I will be shocked and surprised.
You would be surprised how often it happens where it's like, I don't have anything else, we're just going to install it and hope they think it's a Data Raven. Okay, so so Matt goes for it. He just, install
advance. No, I did not see what this agenda was.
Okay, so see, maybe if that's the Data Raven now, maybe now that's...
So if this is a Data Raven that's, I don't know, like an NEPD, for example, then he wouldn't be able to avoid the tag, break the data raven,
That's true.
and then steal the NBD. So okay, that's interesting.
But even just bouncing off the data raven will do a lot to slow Matt down.
So one thing I guess you can do is force the Dyper. Whoa! So he knows what's up. He knows the kill is off. He's just trying to score out as fast as he possibly can.
That's crazy. Scores the global food like completely uncontested. He knows exactly what he's doing here. It gives Bantwins the score, at least of the fan side, so Bantwins can use now the artist colony to get his pieces, but I guess it won't be enough now because Matt is already at 4 points.
At 4 points. Wow. Okay, so he knows what's up. He needs to go fast and score out.
Yeah.
The kill with Natch out, and especially with a fan site up, which presumably is... Oh no, never mind.
Alright, so Bantwins actually sacrifices the fan site, which is a 0-point agenda.
Ooh, going for keyhole.
Wow. Wow. Okay, yeah, he goes for it. Yeah, Bantwins also shifts in a next gear. And injects the NOS right into the engine, so this into his Dyper.
So this is why I didn't like the Ice over HQ at the start. R&D is the server you need to protect. If agendas in your hand, you need to score them like he's doing, which is perfectly okay. But if that Ice was an R&D now, he'd be in a much better situation than he is.
Absolutely.
As it is, he's going to get keyholed 4 times.
Yeah. So now Bantwins can go to town on the R&D, and he gets a kitty.
There's a cat.
And Archive's also unprotected, so scoring this cat is also kind of important. Because again, these cats are actually the things that are difficult to score because it's very easy to install an ice that gives somebody a tag. So they're kind of like secure agendas; they cannot be scored.
Pretty much, yeah. Yeah, less so than now that Natch is out, but even then it still costs, 4 credits to get their data raven, and that's... Well, he's only got... Dyper is not a rich deck, he's only got 5 credits now, so
that's true,
one of the ways you can do it is to tax them through multiple data ravens.
But maybe this turn is going to be enough,
Oh! 2 agendas already.
That's a really good hit. This is a good hit.
The other problem is that Sync doesn't run that much ice. It's very possible he just might not get a piece of ice next turn.
So that would be devastating because that means another round of this.
Yeah.
And I wonder if Bantwins will actually go for these agendas immediately or if he will wait for it.
I think he must. He certainly will. He'll go for this one more keyhole and then run archives. There's too much risk if you've got 2 or perhaps 3 agendas that he just has a Jackson in hand.
But on the other hand, what is the chance that Matt has 2 ice on his hand to secure R&D and archives?
Probably pretty low actually, but I still think I would do one more keyhole and then go for it.
Okay.
Oh, he's thinking about it. So I guess the problem here is that if he steals, then his Natch goes away. But if he's stealing 2 agendas at the same time, then that's kind of okay.
That's true. Yeah, so he cannot actually steal it unless he has some kind of recursion maybe going on, but I don't think there is...
I think the deck runs 2 Natch. So... yeah.
Oh, okay. That's
also,
good.
Interestingly, in an emergency, he could get rid of the Quantum Predictor model he's about to steal for another Natch.
Oh yeah, you could use the artist colony, you mean?
Yeah, the artist colony, yes, sorry, to find another Natch.
Yes, that could be possible.
Ooh, what? What's he doing?
He just gets credits?
So he's up to 7 credits. Ooh, I'm not sure about that. So I think he's maybe perhaps a bit worried about hard-hitting news.
Yes, because then Matt is the magical 5 credit point where he can just hedge fund and then hard-hitting news.
Hard-hitting news, yeah. So he's on 7 credits, so that means he can avoid 3 of the tags and then next turn, click for 3, avoid it, remove a tag.
Okay.
So that's reasonable. I guess you're in such a fairly... Oh, and there we go. There go the agendas.
Oh man, everything was for nothing. Like, Matt undoes all the good work that Bantwins did with his aggression.
Ice for R&D, steal the agendas. Yep, that was a huge mistake. If you weren't planning to steal the agendas, I think you should just stolen the GFI second click and not keyhold.
I think Bantwins, this is now the real test of a really good Dyper deck player, I guess, because Bantwins really has to, again, like with the other game that we saw previously, he really has to change his strategy. He has to improvise with all the pieces that he has here in this deck. The regular way of winning is no longer possible.
So I think he could, what could he do? He could either try and go for like the regular Dyper, or he could like build up and just try to survive with Natch. I'm not sure what he's going to do here.
Well, maybe I misspoke. Like, it's still possible to do the Dyper thing, but it's just like Matt is going like,
very fast,
pedal to the metal. It's going to be difficult.
He's got to spend time disrupting him. He can't just sit back.
I like the equivocation.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
That's
there goes Brahmin.
That's
Brahmin, the hero of the last round.
Hashtag Brahmin. Okay, so Bantwins, I guess, has to find some kind of way of quickly uncovering this R&D, so he can continue doing his assault. And of course, with equivocation, his keyhole run's going to be double effective.
Much more effective, yeah.
At least.
Oh, and there's a breaking news that
effective.
Matt's drawn into, but he didn't mandatory draw, he optionally drew into it. So he's going to leave that on the table. Oh, that's interesting, because... Oh, and there's peace in our time.
So both players getting credits. Again, Bantwins doesn't really care how much credits the corporation has, usually.
So, you kind of do at this point, though, right? Because you need credit to score agendas and raise the ice. And Sync isn't very rich. Those 5 credits are going to make a big difference.
Yeah.
So, interestingly, because he's going to score the breaking news off the table, it's going to force Bantwins to have to spend 4 credits to avoid those tags, which is going to be a hit.
What?
Oh, is that a
Matt
QPM?
still continuing.
Ooh, okay.
Now scores another kitty.
I am very wrong.
Wow. Matt is just... Wow.
So he's on 5 points. So, okay. So he does have breaking news in hand. So he's very close to just winning this from Fast Advance.
Yes.
Wow.
He can, like, wait a minute. So how many? My brain's bad. 5 credits.
He's on 5
5 points.
He's on 5 points, yeah. A GFI for 3 and 2 kitties. 4-5.
People are asking, yes, it's Johnny on commentating here.
Yep, that is indeed me. Hello.
Okay, so Bantwins needs to really think of something because all of his aggression didn't lead to a score.
Yeah. Ooh, so that's...
And it's going to be very difficult to stop Matt from winning this game. The breaking news can be fast advanced, so he just needs to draw into them, and that's going to be it.
Matt is potentially 2 turns away from winning. He definitely has a 2-win in hand. I can see it. All he needs to do is find one of his 2 remaining breaking newses and the 50 minutes. And... he's thinking.
Man, I need that camera to see the hand size.
Come on, do it.
Come on. Thinking about this.
Of course, like, the other option is that he could just, if he's got NBD in hand, for example, he could just try scoring that out in
a remote server.
Table, yeah.
Yeah, sure. Like, how is going to Bantwins get into that?
Yeah, if we think that's a data raven in the remote server, that's going to cost 4 credits to get through, and another 4 to the NBD, that's 8.
Let's get not ahead of ourselves, because we know that Bantwins has also the DDoS, and
true, actually,
so that server would need more reinforcement for this to work.
Fair, yeah. Yeah, I guess you forget, DDoS is kind of mostly used for the combo term, but in a super absolute emergency like this, could be used to get in, I guess, yeah?
It's difficult. Bantwins has quite a puzzle in front of him. It looks like if nothing happens, we're going to have a Brit lower bracket finale.
Indeed, and that would be awesome. I mean, not that I'm biased at all, but that would be awesome.
It would be. Yes, you earned it, absolutely. Of course, both Germans were just eliminated last round of lower bracket. There's no Germans going on. Actually, Matt is the only German player, so to speak. He's half German.
He's like representing half of Germany.
Yes. Which is good because I think Germans won the last 2 Dutch nationals. So it's fine to move it to somebody else.
So he optionally drew click 1 there. Maybe I'm blind. I'm sure I saw breaking news in his hand, but maybe he doesn't have one.
Or maybe he wants to go a bit slower.
So what's in that remote? Oh, so he's throwing up R&D. That's reasonable. It means that he can't just get DDoS and keyhole a bunch of times. Although he does have, I think he's got a false oak in the bin and 2 clone chips. Maybe not. So interesting. This has become an interesting game.
It is, yeah.
After initially looking very dire for Matt.
And it seems like...
Oh, and he's running the remote. So
wow. First click?
Click 1, yep. So I guess we get to see if it is actually a data raven.
I mean, fool me twice, or thrice, I guess. It's now the 4th card that Matt just slams into the server. Let's see if that was the data raven that we thought it was.
Yeah. So again, the problem with data raven right now is that 4 to res, he's only got 10 credits, and he kind of wants to protect R&D right now. There's a nasty keyhole. Oh, it's Jackson.
It was Jackson.
Okay. She looks like he's getting money and a mystery. So that's 2 Jacksons used, which would normally be like of a little bit concern against Dyper. If you're like, one thing you can do sometimes is protect a Jackson and shuffle in all the agendas after the keyhole.
Yeah. But of course, then a lot of Dypers have like some tech, like of course these days it's no longer possible, but previously you had the kitty, the
rumor mill.
Rumor mill, yeah.
Yes, it used to run rumor mill back when it was a absurd 1 influence, 2 influence. I think it's 2 influence.
Yeah, now it's like 3 additional,
Yeah,
so it's
five
now it's no longer possible.
influences.
Yeah.
Ooh, I think that's a very optimistic fan site installed by Bantwins there. Although, maybe.
I mean, he's going with his plan. Why not?
Yeah, I guess there's going to be at least 2 more agendas scored if he's going for the fast advance stuff.
Yeah, I don't think there's going to be a fast advance of a
NAPD.
an APD. I mean, why not? Go ahead. But I don't think Matt has the tech in his deck to pull
No,
this
I
off.
don't think there's the only fast advance Matt has is that he's got a bunch of 2-1s.
Unless that ice that we still has him in rest is maybe something that really will keep Bantwins out.
So slowing down here a bit. I think it's tough. Matt should probably feel like he's comfortable, but the combo pieces are assembling. There's keyholes up. There's 1 hyperdriver, and Bantwins might just go for what's affectionately known as a partial dipe, which is a partial dipe.
No,
Partial dipe is when you don't pop the full 3 hyperdrivers, you only pop 1 or 2.
Okay, so now the plan of Bantwins did play out because there's another breaking news score, and Bantwins gets the fan site.
Okay, so that'll
But
help
he's
him
so
get.
far behind, it's going to be crazy. There's like 3 agendas in Matt's deck that will
just
give him
immediately win for
just
him.
instantly win for him, right? This is going to be difficult. Bantwins really needs to lock Matt out if he wants to have a chance at getting to the finale.
Yeah. And the other thing you could do is even just put the last remaining quantum predictor model behind what we assume is the data raven. If it's stolen, then the Natch goes away, and maybe he's got 24/7 boom in hand.
Yeah, that's true. Oh yeah, there's so many ways.
Yep.
So many ways.
Yep, I think chat is right. Rotage would dipe here because it's his only option. The single hyperdriver dipe, I don't know what his term for that is. Baby dipe, maybe.
Is it baby dipe?
The baby dipe.
Okay, it's not getting better. No. this terminology is very very upsetting to me. Yeah, you gotta do something here.
I think he does. You either. So I guess from his perspective, a 2-1 hasn't been scored, so he probably doesn't have one in hand. It's probably in his deck. So you don't have to worry about him going to win next turn unless he top decks it.
Yeah. Okay. So Dyper is being used. He goes for the baby
here
dipe.
We go. Baby dipe has been initialized. So that'll be DDoS, because DDoS is really hard to get.
DDoS, yes. Yep, there we go.
And immediately popped. Good man. So he's got 6 clicks of diping.
Yes.
Okay, he's got a shot. He has a shot.
Okay. He could randomly win.
Six things of diping, and then.
I mean, winning is maybe not is maybe far fetched, but if he can get score some of the breaking news.
Yeah, if he gets the breaking news and maybe the 15 minutes, that would maybe slow him down enough.
Yeah.
So yeah, so he's got 6 keyhole clicks and then 1 run on archives. So maybe he could win off 3 agendas if he has my dash.
He also has equivocation as well.
Okay,
that
so
means
that
a
helps.
lot. 24 cards in the deck, apparently. Oh, he will see 24 cards. Yeah, okay,
and there's
so
breaking
there's
news.
breaking news, as we said. So now there's just 1 breaking news and 1 50 minutes that can win the game for Matt?
Yep, so I guess, so what's actually quite funny is if he steals the 50 minutes, he might actually sack it to fansite. So if I sack it to Artist Colony, so he can't click it back.
That's so hilarious. Then that means that Matt cannot win through fast advance anymore, and then that means he has to get actually the food or the NEPD.
That's a delicious thing to do with
let this
50
happen.
minutes.
That's something, that's one of my dreams, to sacrifice 15 minutes to like a data dealer or something.
And the icing on the cake is if you use it to get Natch, which I assume is going to go away when he steals all these agendas.
He actually decides to dipe it.
So he chooses not to trivial equivocation, so he can keyhole it into the bin.
Yes.
Equivocation is a May, so it's basically
that makes sense. Of course, yes, because he wouldn't access it.
Yes.
I forget that it's also a keyhole run at the same time. Yes.
Yeah, you absolutely do not want that breaking news to be in his hand. So okay. So he's got
so far so good.
4 clicks left, and in those 4 clicks he needs to find 5 or possibly 4 points if he has mad dash. Okay.
And there's nothing on the board for Matt, so Matt is really praying for
trusting his deck here.
Yes. You need to trust the hearts of your cards, so to speak. A lot of shuffling going on. Yeah, shuffle them real good, Matt.
So I'm trying to think if
this needs some Elodious level of shuffling.
another thing Matt could do is if Natch goes away. Oh, there's Jackson. Okay. So if Natch goes away and
there's a GFI. I can see it.
oh
No, actually no.
Oh, Data Raven. Okay, so he's Mr. Agenda there. So if Matt does survive this turn, and next turn, one of his plays, if a GFI is stolen, is 24/7 EUI for the win.
Okay.
Although there's a counterplay to that, is that when 24/7 is played, Bantwins could sell all the agendas to Artist Colony, so they can't get EOI'd back. And this is legit because
I mean, sure.
there's only if you steal and sell enough agendas, there's only so many agendas in the deck you can score.
Matt just cannot win.
He's going to run out of agenda points to score, and then you just take 4 and sit back.
Oh man, that would be hilarious. This is the weirdest game. Okay.
Oh, okay.
And that's going to be a turn pack for Matt.
So I guess one more thing Matt can do is he's going to have a big hand of cards to do stuff with after this is done. And that's, quite predictive.
That's Kitty. Okay.
3 points in the bin.
3 points in the bin, yeah.
He's got 2 clicks left?
3 clicks left.
So you got 3 clicks left, one of which has to be run archives.
Yes. So I guess each run has to have a 2-point agenda for him to have a chance.
Yes. So there's 1 GFI, 2 GFIs, and an NAPD left in the deck. So there's 3 agendas he can steal. That's good odds.
And there's also 15 minutes is the only agenda that wouldn't help him right now.
So he potentially could get one of the 2 points in 50 minutes if he has Mad Dash in hand. And we do know he has Mad Dash after that crazy Mad Dash.
Oh, right, he has Mad Dash as well.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh, he absolutely can pull this off. Yes.
Yeah, Mad Dash is excellent in games normally when you've got like a bunch of 2 pointers. You only have to skill 3 agendas instead of 4, which is awesome, of course.
Yeah, people in the chat are pointing out that these keyholes are really top-notch. They are really bad. I mean, he's doing some real damage here right now, even though it's like this tiny baby that you Dyper that you said.
This is
okay. I think this is
turnpike again. He is missing. So
okay, so now we know that he cannot like win by points without any special. Like maybe if he has like a Mad Dash, then maybe it will work. But otherwise,
so he definitely has to run archives here because he needs to remove the breaking uses from Matt's pool of agendas to score with.
Yes, definitely. These are very important.
On the other hand, once this turn is over, Bantwins is in real trouble. He does a Brahmin, we saw. It's in the bin, so he could go back with Cloneship.
Okay.
But he's going to be in a world of problems.
Thinking a lot about this now. He has to really use all of these grey cells. He hasn't seen 50 minutes, that's true, yes.
Yeah.
So this is still in the bin.
So 50 minutes won't be in hand, otherwise he would have scored it before. So it must be in the deck. So he has to keyhole here.
Yes.
His only line of attack here is to keyhole, hope you hit 50 minutes, run the remote, run archives, sell the 50 minutes to find Natch probably again. Yeah, and here we go. Oh no, this is a disaster. Sort of. What do you make him draw it, or do you keyhole and hope to...
No.
So he keyholes and hopes it hits 50 minets, and he misses it. So that's fine. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, but not now. Do you run there and get all those agendas?
Yeah, you've got to.
You got to, right?
You have to. And then, so that would put him on, what, 1, 2, 5 points?
And hopefully, like, survive, or not get, like, a exchange of information.
Put him on 5 points. Maybe the ice in front of R&D is an Archangel, or maybe it's a Data Raven, and all the cats are gone.
Sure,
so
maybe we can do it next turn again.
So you've got to steal them, you just got to run and pray.
Yeah.
Steal them, and then next turn, couple turns, run, pray, run, pray, run, pray.
It's going to be delicious, like all of those scores at the same time.
Yeah.
Oh, wait a minute.
So
there's still shuffling going on, so maybe Bantwins will...
click left.
No, are you going... You're going...
You gave him a Jackson! No! Oh.
Why do you do this,
Bantwins? No, this is...
No! Oh, there's the food!
Oh, one click.
One click away.
But for a click.
1 click away.
But for a single click. Oh. Oh, no. So... Baby Dype, oh dear.
The baby Dyper was a little bit too small.
Too small, yeah.
Something got out. It wasn't. It couldn't contain.
If only it had like one more click.
We were being a little bit too loud. We were getting very excited about this. Yes, we know that he could do a Mad Dash, but now of course there's a Jackson. We know that
there's 7
Matt drew the Jackson.
There's 7 points in the bin, but he's got a Jackson in hand. It's Oh no! What a disaster!
But I do respect a lot that Bantwins just commits to the Dype. You know, he's not like I'm assuming when he plays a noise that he also never runs archives. He just mills, and destroy stuff.
So I guess what Matt wants to do here probably is shuffle in 3 agendas.
I guess.
Probably breaking news, NAPD, I would say. And
such a hilarious situation.
Maybe you must have a money card, right? Play a money card and shore up R&D some more.
Yeah.
Maybe with your best. What would be good here? Data Raven would be very useful.
But I like your idea of selling, just getting the agendas and selling them all.
Like, it's legit. It's been done to me before when I was playing Sync. I was
great.
1 point off losing.
He should have done it. He should have done it. Because like right now, there's really not a lot.
So he's thinking. So Bantwins had his big turn. So Matt's got time to sit and think. So
do we see what he has on hand? I think I saw in the agenda.
He's got a big hand of cards.
Yeah.
All
so
those
that's always a problem
cards.
after these long turns where you get a lot of equivocation.
Yeah.
You can get like flooded, like Fisk basically.
Yeah.
And then you want to play all of the stuff, but you have to get rid of it as well. You have to also defend your R&D.
Ooh, this is... Ooh, the adrenaline's flowing.
Oh, it seems like Matt has archive memories on hand.
Oh, archive breaking news!
He gets the breaking news. Oh my gosh.
Oh, so...
This is game changing. This is the...
And that must be a Jackson on the table, right?
Yeah, so the Jackson will get back the agendas and then he can just fast advance next turn.
Oh, so I hope that is his very, very best end run ice in HQ.
That's why I say, like, Bantwins, just get the agendas, man, and sell them, whatever. And just click 4, you will win.
So what was that? That was Install Jackson, Archive Memories, Breaking News, something else?
Yeah.
So I guess you would probably...
I guess he thinks about what to play from his hand.
Yeah. So if you have a good ice in HQ, you leave it and probably take a credit, right? Or play a money card. If you have a better ice in HQ or R&D, you replace it. Because you want to leave yourself with at least 2 credits to score the Breaking News. You also want to protect your Centrals from, like, the crazy mad dash final plays.
Yeah, yeah.
And he's thinking. He's taking his time. He's got, I think there's plenty of time in the round. And given how long his opponent's previous turn taken, I think he's quite justified in being calm and...
It's okay, it's okay. It's an important decision right now. This could decide the entire game. It's not a data raven. I'm betting.
Ooh.
I'm betting.
Oh, so we must get someone to ask at the end of the game.
5 euro cents on this. I'm not.
We must get someone like through the end of the game to flip it over and ask what it is, just to see. Oh, I'm sure we could ask Matt at the end what it was. He'll remember.
That's not something that you forget.
So, I don't know how close this list mirrors the father of Dyper, Dave Sayer. But I know Dave Sayer has got a political operative in his deck.
Ooh.
I guess it doesn't work because Jackson isn't raised, but if the Jackson was raised, you could run HQ and still pull up trash.
So now that I suppose installed off R&D?
Okay, that's sensible. So what you're saying is that I don't want to win off R&D.
Yeah.
I can probably keep you out of my hand. If...
I mean, we saw that Bantwins wasn't eager to score anything. I don't think he will. I guess he has to go for the hand if he wants to avoid from losing, right?
Yeah. Ooh,
Jackson preemptively using Jackson.
Yeah, I'm really not sure about this ice over R&D. I'm really not.
Yeah.
I can't think what ice he's got over HQ that is cheap enough to leave him the 2 credits and would like reliably keep the runner out.
Okay, so getting back to food, I guess the big agendas are important.
You take about the food, NEPD in the last remaining 15 minutes. You can leave a quantum predictive model in there, I think.
Yeah, NEPD.
And...
secret card.
Ooh,
what?
There
was another agenda there?
Oh, maybe he pitched an agenda from his hand.
Perhaps. Okay.
It could have been a GFI from hand. Like, maybe he's really flooded. In that case, he really shouldn't have put an ice over R&D there.
In that case, Bantwins really should have run on the archives.
So, what does Bantwins do this turn? This is real tough.
I don't know. I'm assuming he has a very specific strategy because this play was kind of like unintuitive that he went for. So I think he has figured some kind of play.
Okay, so let's give him a shot. Let's see what he does. So I guess the other thing to remember is he has 2 keels left. Not 2 keels, 2 hyperdrivers if you want to take a big turn.
I'm guessing we're entering Bantwins logic land.
Yep.
He just runs on HQ.
No.
There's just a pop. If that's another thing is also a pop, I will lose my...
I really do not agree with the ice over R&D there. It should definitely go over HQ.
It's incredible.
Because you've given him...
It's like Matt doesn't even care what's in the front of the ice. It's just the ice that is... Oh, wow.
Boom, boom. Yeah, because you basically give him basically 4 1 in 5 shots of...
but this is also huge. We forgot about this. Like, if the Natch gets trashy, then also Bantwins can just die to meat damage.
He could actually, yes.
So actually, getting the
boom is pretty cool.
Boom here was actually pretty good, especially since we know that also Matt used up his. What? Seriously, wow.
And that archive gone. Is that all 3 Jacksons gone? I think as well.
And we saw that Matt also used his archive memories because that would have been also the outs then, right?
That's all 3 Jacksons. Wow.
No, this is impossible.
Matt, what are you doing?
How is this game? And he trashes the
of course, has trash Natch.
And then he gets the rest of the agendas.
Oh, Matt, what did you do? Why didn't...
Oh my gosh, this is crazy.
And just like that, the game is...
It's wide open.
I would love to know...
Well, it's not wide open. Like, Matt can just top deck the 15 minutes.
Yeah, that's his shot.
Wow. Oh man. So let's see if Bantwins can... I really like how Bantwins is also a 1-point agenda, so even like exchange of information doesn't do anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's no 2-pointer for Bantwins.
Yeah.
Or I guess for Matt to get, yeah.
Yeah, oof.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Ooh, that's... Okay, so...
Yeah, sure, get the tax.
I hope we gave him a window.
But aren't all kitties accounted for? I think all the kitties are accounted for. So, okay, well, I guess, exchange of information and boom exist. Okay.
I can't think, like, so if he's tagged, it makes it... Register a real big problem, so it could be that.
Yeah, there's a lot of things that can... I mean, this deck is chock full of tag punishment, so...
Yeah.
So this will be a huge win for Matt if he can get some tags to stick.
Yes. Yes, so we saw that.
Yeah.
So he does a 20% EI in hand. However, he can't do that until the artist colony goes away. Otherwise, the GFI gets sold, and he's like, oh dear, I've just got rid of one of my agendas, and I guess I'll solve it for a 1-pointer now.
Yeah.
So this hard hit news is kind of good.
Yeah, Bantwins has to really score a big agenda for Matt for the 24/7 exchange of information thing to work.
Yep.
So that's not possible right now.
So he's got 9 credits and 4 tags. And okay,
this is so good. This is such a weird good game.
So who's running R&D? I think. 2 credits left. Oh, there's a resistor. Okay, so that would be 4 credits to get in. Is that a keyhole run? I'm not sure.
I guess it is.
It must be.
It would be weird if it wasn't. So this is the trace begins now. Okay, but now of course Matt has so little credits, so Bantwins can easily contest the trace.
Yeah. So the interesting thing about if you suspect your opponent is going to run multiple times against a trace ice, and you've got little credits and they've got lots, what you want to do is you want to make them.
There's another food. There's the food. Oh my gosh! But now Bantwins cannot score this. Because if Bantwins scored this, then exchange of information is a thing that Matt can do.
He needs to... Well, there's no Jacksons left, right?
Yeah.
So he can leave it in the bin, and that's fine.
Yeah.
He needs to score it and win when he scores it.
Yeah, that's true. Oh my gosh, Bantwins can take this home. He just needs 1 more 2-pointer, and then he can call it a day.
I just noticed that. I think Bantwins is noted as UK on the top. He's from Belgium, I believe.
I misspelled. Yes, I'm sorry.
I literally just noticed that now.
For the people in the stream, like for the YouTube people, they will realize. But for the people in the stream, yes, he's not from UK. I'm sorry. He's from Belgium. Yeah, we don't know if he has another Natch, but maybe he has. Oh, what is that? Okay, archives. Okay.
I'm not sure it's going to be a difference if you've got another Natch now. He's tagged right now.
It's too late for Natch.
He has 4 tags.
He's in. This is endgame right now. Okay. Oh my gosh. This is it. He took it home. He took it home. Wow. I'm flabbergasted.
That was a tense game.
That was incredible.
Find out what the ace is.
What?
Oh, we must find out what the ace is in front of the remote. 1 sec.
Okay, find it out. Anyways, so yeah, go ahead. So yeah, we're gonna move on to the next game. The next game is gonna be the round 5. It's gonna be lower bracket finals, and so that's gonna be Bantwins versus Rotage. So UK player against Belgian player.
The author of Dyper against the man who's playing Dyper.
So it's going to be the author. I'm just getting some hot news. It's the author of Dyper against Dyper. If Bantwins is going to actually play
Bantwins runs,
yeah.
it will be Dyper playing. It will be the author of Dyper.
Okay,
So I've been reliably informed by Matt himself that the ice over the remote was Data Raven.
Okay.
And R&D was a turnpike.
I lost 5 euro cent. on that bombshell, we're gonna move on to the next game. See you in a bit. Wow.
What a game!
And here's Krystian after editing. Wow, that game left quite an impression on us, and rewatching this also brought back the memories of this exciting game. One important thing to add is that when Bantwins, in the final round, when Bantwins was actually running on the HQ, he actually was able to psychically predict exactly which cards he would be accessing. He actually announced the card that he has to access now, and he always right. So that was kind of amazing for people to watch in the audience, and kind of like a legend from the Top Cut. So anyway, a short reminder to hit that subscribe button if you haven't yet, because it really helps us. And otherwise, see you next time around. And as always, hack the planet!
Hack the planet!
Shut up and get in the car!
Shit on me.